Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? What the heck is this? All right, I'm here. I'm a little bit late. I'm sorry about this, guys. It just took me a while. I'm live finally. Here we go. Second half. Clásico 2 millones. Second leg. Flamengo and Vasco. I am trying to get my phone. So yeah, we're here. I got a lot to say. Let me send this on Twitter. The game is underway. This is the lineup for Flamengo Vasco. Bruno Enrique. Flamengo is already on the attack, 50 seconds. They're already leading 1-0 on aggregate thanks to 65th minute goal from Bruno Enrique, I mean. Let me try. Where is it? Yep, we're live for the second leg of the semifinals of the Carioca. Here we go. Clásico 2 millones. Second leg. Already a foul already. Not surprised. It's Clásico. Ah, shit. Let me try reset. Come on. Come on. Yup, second. Yup. We're here. Let me try add my screen. Big up to everyone. I'm trying to send the link to Michael. Yup, second half. Already a foul. Yup. Third Clásico 2 millones of the year. We still have 2 more left. And who knows, they could be in the cup. They almost beat in the cup last year. So yeah, we know the lineup, we know the formation. I already explained it. Flamengo has gotten the ball. They had the first chance and they just. So yeah, here we go. Flamengo Vasco. Let me try and move something real quick before I explain the rest. So this is I'm watching on TV Global. Luckily for them, thank them. I thank for TV Global because Xfinity can hold smoke for absolute game ready sports TV. If you live in the US, as long as you have sports, TV Global, then yeah. Let me send this to everyone. Already made a true stream about Telemundo. Big up to everyone. Obviously, big up to everyone. Tomorrow we might be doing Corinthians versus Santos in the semifinals. Who knows? I need to figure that out. But later we will be here for Club America versus Chivas. Later tonight. Here comes Flamengo. No Enrique. Paulo Enrique gets it. Throw in for Vasco. So the game is just getting started. Classic of the Millions, Rojinegro versus, we all know, the Black White Vascaíno. Clásico 2 millones, my favorite rivalry. But also, if you guys don't know, so make sure you bring up a like, everyone. Like and suscríbete al canal of the channel. Yep, and here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. You know what it means? Yep, they hate each other. Yep. Here comes Flamengo, the giant club bird moving the ball around, looking for the goal. Somebody commented. Vasco good. So let me try to add the banner. Oh, I don't have it. Big up to everyone. Yeah, it's me, Blue. Yes, we are here for Clásico dos Millones. Yep, as you're aware, I still have Debe Global. Despite, hey, it's me, Blue. Yes, I know we talked about Telemundo, but guess what? Yes, we're here for Clásico dos Millones between Flamengo Vasco, already leading 1-0 in aggregate, and there's already a few fouls already. In the Maracanã, yes. So I'm here doing the Clásico dos Millones. Wesley gets booked already. Flamengo's defender locking them up from Red Falta. But yeah, big up to you. But yeah, but yeah, guess what? But hey, guess what? It's me, Blue, and everyone. They have apps. Xfinity, my cable network, have removed Sports TV from their channel sections. An absolute joke. But they still have TV Global. So I could still watch this game, but I can't watch the rest of the Brazilian games. I know right now Porto Alegre between Grêmio and Internacional are happening right now at the same time. But even though I can't watch that game because I don't have Sports TV, I mean, even though Sports TV was going to broadcast one or two, for and Sports and then you know Xfinity can hold smoke for absolutely getting rid of um Sports TV for no reason. Absolute jokers. And by the way, they can hold smoke and hold that. Absolute scumbags. And by the way, but yeah. Oh, here comes Flamengo! Oh! Shot wide. I didn't tell who was the shot, but yep, Flamengo versus Vasco da Gama is tonight. Today, obviously, we're 8 minutes in. No, Flamengo had this been closer around their box, and you know what? Here comes Flamengo. Flamengo has not let Vasco score in their last two games. This is the third Clásico dos Millones of the year. I love it when they have the Carioca semifinals. The Maracanã is not full, but there's a lot of people. But yeah, this is what I love about the rivalries, the Clásicos. Let me see. Yeah, Wesley, bad foul. Yep. And I forgot who he fouled. But it was a tackle. But yeah, big up to everyone. Saludo. Saga. Like, subscribe. I'm still trying to learn Portuguese. Let's go, Vasco. Oh, la bola. Oh, over the top. I don't know if that's a corner. Because I thought for a sec. What's that number 11 guy? Cortino. Bro, I thought he had the. Oh, and it was about to score. Oh, it was about to go in, but the keeper just made it the exact save. But even though I think it was going to go out played regardless. But Vasco have a corner kick. Tito Skin about Vasco da Gama. But yeah. Sports 7, it's not their fault, but Xfinity, get in the bin. So I could only watch limited games. If they don't broadcast the Carioca final, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Yep. I just love it. I love Clásico dos Millones. Carioca, yes, and the Rio de Janeiro derby. It's my favorite. And remember, Brazil takes on Colombia, Argentina versus Brazil on TV Global. Even though not here in the USA, because they'll block it and then they'll want me to go on Telemundo. Well, luckily for them, Those absolute bumps at least have my Selecao, well, the home games. But since they'll be playing Argentina, which they also home, I can watch both of them. And I will be here. I might do a watch along, or I might be doing on someone's watch along, but I will share their contact. And I'll be their speaker. Comes Flamengo Vasco. Let's keep it the long ball. But yeah, by the way, did you saw what happened early in Barcelona? They had to cancel, postpone the game, all because of a death incident. One of their doctors, it wasn't a sporting director, it was one of their medical doctors has passed away, and that's crazy. And now the momentum absolutely changes, shocking. And now the game got postponed 15 minutes before, and that's crazy. The game will not happen, and now it's postponed for a later date. Once I saw that official, so I don't have to deal with Barcelona, so I'm just gonna watch Clásico dos Millones instead. That's crazy. But yeah, it's been going back and forth. Well, Vasco slightly more in the box, closer to the box more than Flamengo. The last 5 minutes, just 11 minutos. First half, Flamengo gets back the ball. Falta, free kick, Flamengo. Wesley fouled. But thank you, David Global. But yeah, Pedro Flamengo. I think he's supposed to come back soon, but I have no idea when. Here comes Flamengo, making a crossing. Cruzamento to score, but Vasco they get in the falta. Free kick for Vasco. They tried to play advantage until until the foul was enough. And the Flamengo fans and the referee. But yeah, a lot of Flamengo, the giant club. I love a bunch of Rojinegras. Even though they don't even fill up the stadium. If there's a class of the millions, this stadium should be fulfilled. Stadium isn't. Here comes Vasco. Cemento. They try to take the game seriously. Atletico Mineiro have scored 4-0. That's crazy. 4-0 versus America Mineiro. So yeah, it's over. It looks like they will be America's Mineiro champions of that competition. But I'm excited for Syria. I'll come back, but looks like I have to pay for Nathies. So yeah, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. Big up to everyone. Foul minutes 4 versus 2. But yeah, I'm excited for Brazil's games in 2 weeks when we take on Colombia and Argentina. Yup, we will be there. I will be there. Make sure you like the stream, like I said. A Premier League game happening, Everton versus Wolves. Isn't that halftime or something? Here comes Flamengo. That much space. Look at the shot. I hit it wide. They're currently drawing 1-1. Why is my notifications not working? But yep, the game it's supposed to be match day 27, but now it got postponed because of that event. That's crazy. Here comes Gresson. So he's trying to pass the ball from there. So nothing very serious impact at least. Let's go try to. But yeah, Flamengo has more quality than Vasco because they've always did. Yup, trying to pass the ball on. Cayeta. So big ups to everyone. Like the stream, like I said. I know that. And I'm also gonna change the score line on the title once the Flamengo already leads 1-0 in aggregate. Vasco, so whoever scores, whether Vasco ties on aggregate or leads 1-0, or Flamengo leads 1-0 and doubles their aggregate lead to 2-0. And yeah, Flamengo and Boston. Wesley. Corner for Flamengo. Good defense for Joe Victor. The ball there. Yeah, I'm just trying to get channel, obviously. Yep, I'm just trying to get monetized. From Flamengo, throw it wide. Crossed it, but it goes way too far. Yep, I've been busy trying to get monetized. Yep, uh-huh. Yep, I'm just trying to get monetized. But yeah, tomorrow I might do Corinchi Santos. Thinking about it. I'll think about it, whether they broadcast the game or not. I know they're broadcasting Palmeiras São Paulo on Monday. Yep, right there in Brazil, it's 5. Well, technically it's 6:03. Yeah, Flamengo trying to pass it in. Flamengo gets the ball. Yep, Scayeta. Weekend obviously goes out of play, but it is bola do Flamengo. Flamengo's ball. The giant club. Here comes Flamengo. West. Yeah. Here comes Flamengo. Oh, what a save! Get on. That's almost fear. That could have been one. That could have been uno a self Flamengo. 2-0 on aggregate. Almost. Oh, what? Oh, but he couldn't reach the touch. Valera almost scores from open play. Yup. The pride of Brazil. Yup. The pride of Rio de Janeiro and Brazil is up there. Yup. But for some reason, Vasco, they have more. Yeah, that's crazy. Trying to wave those flags. 20 minutos past 20 minutes. Nothing serious has happened. I mean, of course, Bella on score. Still no, but still trying to get tight. Booing up. Falta. Free kick for Vasco, right? Foul. Vizcaínos went down. Of course, it's at the edge of the box. Right outside the out of play box. Line, I mean. Linea. Falta. Free kick. No. Near the edge of the box. The edge. Not far from the edge. Maybe not the edge. Or almost near the edge of the box. Kind of. Couple meters, I forgot. How much? Like at least 9 foot away. I think that's how I say. Falta for Ross. Free kick. 21 minutos. 21 minutes. Free kick. The defender. Vasco. Look at the shot. Goal! 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 It's in the back of the net. Goal! Goal! To Vasco da Gama. Vasco have scored from open play. Unmarked. Just like how they let Milan come back against Flamengo. I forgot who. Good scoring opportunity on the rebound. Similar to Mbappe's goal against Atletico Madrid. They have equalized 1-1 on aggregate. I'm going to update the score line. What an equalizer. Goal. What a finish. What a finish. Vasco leading Flamengo. Nuno. What's his name? Nuno Mus scores. And then Clásico. 1-1. It's 1-1. No. Come on. All right. Yep. It's 1-1. On aggregate. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 Vasco. Goal to Vasco. Yep. And if they're looking for revenge, they could. Flamengo do have a corner kick, but it's 1-1 on aggregate right now. Yup, there it is. Left hooded shot from the center. Yup. Goal. 1-1. 1-1 on aggregate. Here comes Flamengo looking for corner. Yep, 1-1. Gresson is fuming. It's 1-1. And I will keep updating the scoreline whenever there is a goal. Let me try that. But yeah, it's 1-1. Oh yeah, I forgot to send you the link. Oh yeah. I forgot to send you. Okay. All right. I'll send you the link. Let me try it. Let me try twist this around real quick. Oh God. Let me try send it to myself real quick. Then I will send you the link in just a minute. Give me a moment. Come on. Come on. Oh my. All right. This better. This better act up. Yep. Flamengo do have a free kick. Tiro libre. Falta para Flamengo. Tiro esquina. What's taking so long? What's taking so long? There we go. Yep, Vascaínos are celebrating, even though they have to get another goal to upset and eliminate Flamengo. They finally scored from open play after 3 games that they have to win. They have to get another goal and win this game. But yeah, 1-1 in El Clásico. They're having a hydration break. Let me send this to. All right, back. Vasco showing the falta. How Cortino plays and in the back of the net. If Vasco upsets Flamengo in the Carioca today, if Chivas upsets America again, especially in the Champions Cup, that would be crazy. Even though I think Vasco has a higher chance of upsetting Flamengo than Chivas America, I'm convinced. Vasco scored. It was a set piece from Cortino getting fouled right edge of the box, and they had a free kick. It was a rebound, and Munoz scores from open play. How do you pronounce it? Munoz? He scores from open play, 1-1. Big up comment, man. I'm doing the watch along, the Clásico Dos Millones. And by the way, I sent you the link on Discord. It's me blue. But yeah, it's 1-1 on aggregate. They have tied in the Marcanal technically. Here comes Flamengo. Tito skin freak corner kick for Flamengo. Giant club, yup. If Vasco does this upset against Flamengo, that would be crazy. That would absolutely be. As a Brazilian, I can confirm that Flamengo is bigger, or I don't know. Wait, commenting man, Oh, what a save! Flamengo had a chance. Oh, what a save from Portero from Vasco, from the keeper Vasco. Good goalkeeping. It's still 1-0 Vasco, 1-1 on aggregate. Enrique header out. Florida. I did saw your tweet. Sports event wasn't available about Xfinity. Yes, and I'm gonna explain. Wait, you're actually Brazilian? You didn't tell me. I thought you were American like me. Unless you have Brazilian heritage. For me, I'm not even Brazilian, but I love this. I love it. It's in my heart. I love Brazilian football. Just like I watch Mexican football or Latin American football generally, but especially Mexico, Brazil, at most. It's because it's two of the best. Oh, here comes Vasco! Paulino, good headed away from Flamengo, and the keeper gets it. Oh my days. Flamengo are absolutely kind of getting a bit pressured. Flamengo's back line in the last 5 minutes, they look shaky, honestly. They look a little bit pressured. But the bird continues that they're okay. But yeah, Vasco, they're beating Flamengo. Está ganando in the Maracanã. They're beating them. Even though they're technically tied on aggregate, because they should have at least got. Honestly, Vasco should have at least gotten a no draw or 1-1 draw with Flamengo, because they probably would be leading by now. But yeah, Vasco, they have to go for that another goal to, Flamengo just needs to draw to go to advance to the final. And then I expect them to meet Fluminense, who they won like 4-0 against, what's this called? Horbernino FC, something like that. And they play tomorrow, and then they'll have that final, most whether it's Flamengo or Vasco. So we could get a flat flu, or we're gonna get a Vasco Fluminense final. And all the anti-Flamengo fans, Super Copa Feminino. Oh yeah, Brazil and South America. I don't know if they'll broadcast here in the U.S., but yeah, facts. And by the way, see. I thought so too, or was from Europe. But thank you, David Global, for broadcasting. I know they have later night, Big Brother Brazil, but yeah, it's not being. But yeah, Brazilian football isn't talked about across the world. It isn't talked about in Europe, the Americas, outside of Brazil. It's not being talked about enough, and it should. It's actually pretty competitive. And second of all, yes, those scumbags from Xfinity absolutely are in the mud. They are. They've absolutely. I had enough of those. They've taken away Sports TV for absolute no reason, and they don't mention why. Like why? But they want to keep crappy channels from NBC. Blah blah blah. Media. Like I don't even care. But why are they taking away Sports TV? Then what's the point of adding them in the first place? So I won't watch the Brazilian league. I need Sports Event. I know Sports Event may not broadcast every single game for me, but at least the big ones, the important ones, or at least they will broadcast the big games, including talk about analytics, about games in Brazil. That's what I need. But they're not. But now they've absolutely took a piss. Here comes Flamengo. They want a foul. Flamengo referee says falta. Free kick for Flamengo. Or I don't know if it's a collision. Un colisión. And I'm still trying to learn Portuguese, which is related to Spanish. Yes, big up to Brazil. Yes, it's Carnival season as well. February, March in like Latin America generally, especially in Brazil, Mexico. It's Carnival season exactly, where a lot of people go to parades, show up in massive outside. It's big. Yes, it is. In almost every city, like Rio de Janeiro, I believe they have the biggest carnival on this planet, if I'm correct, and in the country, if I'm correct, along with Salvador and Belman, Brasilia, the capital Manaus, and even Porto Alegre, I think. Let me check the other updates in these other games, by the way. Still tune. Yeah, America. Yeah, it's safe to say Atletico Mineiro have won. America have won the Mineiro Cup. It's over. Because the game is the first leg is almost over. 4-0. That's over. Novi Iguacia Inglés or Garcia losing to Mirada of Rio de Janeiro. Internacional have scored 2 quick goals against Grêmio. That's crazy. They've scored. They're beating the shit out of Grêmio. Oh shoot, that's crazy. Here comes Flamengo. Wesley, Vasco, Vascaeta in the back line. Lock them up. Here comes Flamengo. They still got the ball back. Wesley trying to Just near the edge of the box, trying to freaking shoot in. De La Cruz, the Uruguay, looking for a goal. But yeah, by the way, I sent you the link on DMs if you haven't seen. But yeah, Xfinity, thanks a lot to them. I gotta pay up for Fanatis. All thanks to these brothers. Here comes Vascaeta. UFC. Flamengo to score from open play. Goal! It's in. Goal! 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 2-1. It has to be no longer no one other than the king of magic of himself, Bruno Enrique, have scored the equalizer. Goal to Flamengo. 2-1 on aggregate. 1-1. And all those Vascaínos would be absolutely gutted for conceding that goal. Because we all know Bruno Enrique, he loves to score goals for fun, and especially from open play. Show me that why he needs to be called up for this. What a player. Bruno Enrique has stepped up while Pedro's getting injured. The number 28. Yes. He loves to score against Vasco de Gama. Alright, sorry about that. My mom was calling. But yeah, Flamengo have equalized. Bruno Enrique, the prince, the next coming of you know what, the king, basically. Flamengo have scored and made it 2-1 on aggregate. And Flamengo, as of now, is advancing to the final. And all the Vascaínos are furious. As a Brazilian, I can confirm Corinthians is better. When Melhor, haha. Oh, the best and biggest club in Brazil? Yeah, because hopefully you could hear me right. Hopefully my internet isn't unstable because it's thinking that it is. And he's also on side, and Vascaínos be furious that he's offside. But yeah, because you support Corinthians, and Corinthians has a huge rival in Flamengo. And I know they're not playing right now until they meet in the Serie A. But yep, back to Mango, back to the Birds. Flamengo now control their own destiny. They are looking to get winner. But yeah, Bruno Enrique loves to score against everybody. The only team they haven't scored is against Fluminense. Thiago Silva was a big reason why they locked up the attackers. So it could be a different story in the final. We'll see what happens. Well, but Vasco have to somehow win this game. Vasco have not beaten Flamengo in a while, despite managed scoring against from open play. But yeah, Corinthians has arrived at Flamengo. 100 goals for the club, by the way. That's crazy. The duel is a joke. See, but it's time. But yeah, the Milan derby of that cup, that's different. But big up to everyone. It's time. It's time to show. Ajá. Mhm. So, so, so. Mhm. We'll see at the end. They don't fill up even on their own. This is why it's time to find a new journey. But yeah, great game. Fair result. 1-1 is pretty fair. But right now, Flamengo is advancing to the final. And all the Vascaínos be furious because they've always conceded to Flamengo. In their last so far they have on aggregate technically they already lost 2-0, right? And then they lost, so they're basically losing 4-1 on aggregate. Here comes Flamengo again. Bruno Rique, good block. Vasco could do everything they can. Go away the pressure. Internacional cooking their biggest rivals. Yup. Revenue still 2-0. That's crazy. But yeah, that's crazy that happened in Barcelona. That's just crazy. Rules. We're really sad to see. Yeah, in Barcelona, that's just crazy. Let me see. Oh my god. But yeah. But yeah, I am excited for the Corinthians Flamengo rivalry. When you guys play on April 29th, no 26th, we will be there. Same weekend as Copa del Rey final, maybe Madrid derby or El Clasico. I think Madrid derby because because the advantage. Here comes Flamengo to shoot it, save, and then to defend. They want a penalty. They won't get it. It's no. Goes by himself. Here comes Vasco da Gama looking for an equalizer on aggregate. Because right now, 1-1, 2-1 on aggregate Flamengo. And now they got win 2 goals. They got win 3-1. They won advance in no extra time. But yeah, in their last 4 games, They've conceded 5 goals. But you know what? In that 6-1 smashing, and they're basically as of now, here come Vasco. Flamengo's keeper gets it. Still 1-1. But it's been good. But like, yeah, bring up the likes, everyone. Honestly, yeah, we'll change the time 1-1. Yep. Here comes Flamengo. Yep. Tomorrow, big day, obviously. Wesley keeps in play, even though shaky. Yep. They want the goal. Flamengo looking. Somebody's down for Flamengo. Who's that? No, Vasco. Jao Victor's down. No, that's not Jao Victor. Uh huh. Uh huh. There was a collision. That's why. Oh yeah, it was. All right. Number 18 plays down. Almost. It's almost halftime. It's almost halftime. Yeah, Barcelona Osasuna could have been the game, but it didn't happen. And it does gain dark and real. Right now it's 6:32. Yep, Flamengo, the bird equalizes. I love the mascot of Flamengo. But yeah, Luis Felipe Luis shake hands. Yep, uh-huh. Trying to follow every single one of them. Big up to everyone. Big up to Liga MX Brazil, which my favorite basically Twitter account because of Mexican football and Portuguese, but connects Mexico and Brazil. That's why I love Flamengo. Let's see how much stoppage times they're doing then. That's Flamengo's at home. Yep, 3 minutes. 10 minutos before the first half ends. Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. Here comes Flamengo! Oh, what a save! Ball, what a great ball. But still 2-1 Flamengo on aggregate. Uh-huh. Back. Uh-huh. But yeah, this rivalry, honestly, there hasn't been a lot of fouls. But the last one, yes, it was foul. Everton to score. Fine, professional, 100%. It's not even close to semi-pro. Waiting for halftime to score. Yep. That should be it. Halftime. That should be it. They want a foul. There's nothing there, but it won't matter. The árbitro, the referee's about to blow the whistle. Any second, that should be halftime. Remember the twisting around. Absolute joke. And you know what? Since it's time, I might just go on the toilet break. Let everyone know that al baño. 1-1, 2-1 on aggregate. I'll be right back. Yep. I'll be right back. We'll talk about the halftime stats. Um, yeah, if that no wrong. Yep. There's the goal thing. Yep. What are you up for the halftime stats? All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We'll check the halftime stats in just un minuto. Let me see the halftime stats. They better show that. Flamengo, according to Fault Mom, has 71% possession of the ball. Yeah, that's the game. Fluminense. They'll be taking on. Yep. That's what I was talking about. Vasco, 29% possession. Flamengo, 3 shots on target. Flamengo gets Vasco, 1 shot on target. Flamengo, 3 shots on target. Big chance. Yep. Flamengo, the slightly better team, but Vasco haven't played bad. They just need to be more organized offensively and then start adding pressure and the quality. That's why 2 yellow cards to 1, no red cards yet. Nope, they didn't hit the woodwork. Nope. So yeah, Flamengo, the slightly better team. But Vasco haven't playing well. They just were absolutely annoyed that they conceded that goal. And when are they gonna push those halftime? But yeah, this is just annoying, honestly. But yeah, it's really annoying that frick they got rid of Sports TV. An absolute disgrace, honestly. I just think it's a freaking disgrace, honestly. Why are they getting rid of Sports TV? Why? Why? Absolute joke. Why? Sin vergüenza. ¿Por qué? Why, Xfinity? This is why I'm done. I don't know. I have to buy Fanatics because I would only buy limited games. This is why no one wants to take Brazilian football seriously. Even what happened Paramount Plus and VIX. There we go. Have to show waving flags. Flamengo red and black. I could watch the TV Global, but not Sports event. But only limited games because TV Global, just like Televisa with Club America, they mostly broadcast the America and Flamengo games. Precisely, it's like that, similar. And I love Rio de Janeiro. I want to visit Rio. Buenas noche. I just wish I went to Rio de Janeiro, honestly. There's a big watch parties, Flamengo, Vasco. It's similar to basically, basically what even reminds me of Rio de Janeiro is Mazatlan, and I went there all the way back in 2018, and it was similar. And I was a young kid, and of course, technically Latin America, the whole thing you will have like obviously poor houses or unoriginal or undeveloped houses, but I just like it. I like the climate. Yeah, Flamengo, the Corazon, Mazatlan. That's how similar it is. I prefer Mazatlan over Los Cabos, honestly. It's more underrated. Everyone wants to say Cancun is the Rio of Mexico. I still yet to visit, so who knows? I mean, hopefully I should give it a chance. Cancun is overrated. Rio, so overrated. But yeah, I love Rio. I want to visit Rio de Janeiro. I think that's lovely. If I was to visit Mazatlan, I wouldn't even carry a Flamengo kit, obviously. It's similar. The vibes look similar. Obviously, Mazatlan and Rio de Janeiro are two different cities, but yeah, the lifestyle they just look similar. Well, obviously, they're right by the beach, but like yeah, and even though Mazatlan is located in Sinaloa, and Sinaloa, yes, technically they have their own version of Rio de Janeiro, which is Mazatlan, and you could say Culiacan is São Paulo. Los Mochis is Brasilia or a mix of São Paulo, Culiacan. Los Mo- São Paulo and Brasilia. Los Mochis is like, what is the third largest city in Brazil? After Rio? Porto Alegre, right? For some reason, I have no idea why do I keep forgetting Brazil's biggest city. I really miss being down in Mexico. I really miss being down Latin America generally. What's the third biggest city? Brasilia, Fortaleza, Salvador. I see. Yeah, I want to return to Mexico. I want to visit Brazil. I want to visit to Latin America. I want to, but I have to fix up my passport and ID. You know, at this point, I kind of feel bored up here in the Bay Area. I'd rather revisit Mazatlan, and of course, I want to visit Brazil. I want to visit every single. Well, maybe not the whole country. It's impossible with the whole, but the most important parts of Brazil. I want to visit Rio. I want to visit obviously Sao Paulo, Brasilia, Manaus, Fortaleza, Salvador, Belém as well. I don't care about the crime rate. Yeah, we all know Brazil's not good on having crime rate, same with Mexico, but that's just how life it is. As long as you're self awareness, not involved in criminal activity or drug business, you should be good. And like yeah, I mean, there's so much difference between Mexico and Brazil, but there's a lot of similarities. The difference is Brazil is like Yeah, it's something twisted. Brazil. This is why I love Brazil. My favorite Seleção. It's my favorite national team. Mexico and Colombia are my kind of next ones that I kind of have somewhere hard. And I'm not even Colombian, but I just have that feeling. The national teams I like watching, besides, well, even though the U.S. national team, we know what they do, is because I just want to give everyone else a try Latin America. My favorite national team in Europe is between France and Italy. I just cannot decide. I just like both, honestly. If I had to pick one, I'll have to think about it. But yeah, Big Brother Brazil. That program. Yeah, I really don't care about the Vic Global. Unless if I'm super bored. When they're not showing Flamengo Vasco, I mean, Brazilian football, I'll watch something else instead. But yeah, I want to visit Latino America again. I want to give Uruguay a shout out. Yeah, I want to visit the cities that I mentioned. Even the another underrated big cities that are not talked about, like Covichiri or something like that. The home of Atlético Paranense. But big up to all of them. I'm trying to get promoted. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm trying to work hard as I could, and I will be continue doing my stuff. So big up to everyone. Gran saludos. So yeah, nothing has happened. I mean, so yeah, the second half will be starting in like 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. The players will be starting to reach everyone. So yeah, I will be back later tonight. Club Chivas de Guadalajara contra Club America. Those absolute idiots have to be humbled. Nobody shows the soccer intro, the ball intro, which means the players must be coming out any moment. It's a welcome. But yeah, the Maracanã is awesome stadium. And then Rio de Janeiro, obviously, so nice. It's it's 6:48 p.m. Mucho bola, yep. Football, yep. Big game, obviously. They're showing the games around America Mineiro. Even though they're not broadcasting it, but they're showing highlights of other games. Yep, America Mineiro. Atletico Mineiro absolutely destroyed America 4-0. America do Mineiro 4-0. That's crazy. Which means once you win 4-0 in the first leg, it's over, honestly. It's over. Which means Atletico Mineiro, congratulations on winning the Mineiro. Um, uh, oh yeah, and any updates on the Porto Alegre derby? Wolves Everton stays 1-1. Let me see. Still, it's been 2-0. It's been halftime. So yeah, Internacional are winning 2-0 against Grêmio. Internacional is starting because Grêmio, they always do, especially whether it's from an own goal or from open play. They look a lot more dangerous. And those fans, they definitely want to storm the pitch. Because the rivalry makes it big. Containing the pride of the city. But yeah, we're most likely going to see a flop blue unless Vasco somehow does the miracles and win the game like 3-1 or something. Medio tiempo 1-1. We're waiting for the second half. Segundo tiempo. Oh yeah, that absolute save on the line. That could be Flamengo's second first goal. Let's go score that first goal. I knew Flamengo were going to score. They've always found a way to score from open play. Save. La Partita. Yep, Enrique given that much space and scores from open play. And letting the goal stand because he's on side. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about doing Corinthians versus Santos tomorrow. I will. So yeah, it's going to be really busy on the channel. Obviously, I will be too. The equalizer. Yep. All right, second half kickoff. Segundo tiempo. Here we are underway. Here comes Vasco. They go this way. Yes. Here comes Vasco. 56 seconds in. Flamengo trying to recover the ball. One. Here comes Vasco. Try head it in, but the keeper and Partido, the goalkeeper, saved Flamengo. Oh. He saved the freaking. He saved this from going in. That could be 2-1 Vasco. Yes. That could have been the win. That could have been 2-1 Vasco, the equalizer. 2-2, but nope. Still remains 1-1. 2-1. That's dressing me up. You want to foul? Falta, no hay falta! Flamengo to score! Oh! Second half begins. Molina. Here comes Brewer. He's almost all alone, but he gets it. Yep, back. Here comes Flamengo. Grass. Okay. Yep. This game could have been over. Barcelona's game could have been over by now, but guess what? It didn't happen. Here comes Flamengo. Put it out for a corner kick. But they know the pressure that's getting on them. Look up over the top. Mm. No. Ryan gets booked. Yep. Ah, shoot! Accidentally turned off my TV. No. But yeah, look. God dang it! How did I turn it back on? Graham, you in the mud. Yep, second half. Yeah, I forgot to start to Internacional. Making some subs. Vasco and Flamengo making a sub. Vasco Cortino comes off. And Augusto comes on for Vasco. I think that's all the sub. I thought Flamengo were making this sub. Flamengo, the giant club, will be looking for the goal. They're looking for the second goal, the third goal on aggregate. Because the bird, they know the drill. This guy, you know. Yep. The 1-1. That's it. Un goleado do Flamengo. Yep. Vasco, no, they have. They're still waiting flag. That they're convinced that they're looking for the win. It's a million views. Carioca final. Bartolomé Media, yep, next week. Yep, you're still here in the comments. Or let's see. Okay. I send you the link on DMs. But yeah, if you're where Flamengo equalizes and now in aggregate they're leading 2-1. All they need is a draw. Yep, 11 minutes in. Flamengo won, Vasco won, and they are and yes, Vasco are losing. They will, and they're about to be eliminated. But yeah, Flamengo, of course, they knew how to win Carioca. I just think Flamengo, in my opinion, they will win the league. Even if you add Victor Roque Palmeiras, I'm still convinced Flamengo will win the league. Even if you find your Endrick replacement, Esteban will stay in the last few months before the Club World Cup and his official transfer to Chelsea. You'll never know what happens. But let me try and get some water. But still 1-1. Yep. Here comes Vasco. Good man. No foul. Player down. No foul. There's no deny of a goal scoring opportunity. Flamengo, here they come. Bruno Enrique. Mark getting pressured. And the fans will be fuming for not calling the foul. Foul. Los Vascaínos furious. Stone 1-1. 2-1. Global. Aggregate for Flamengo. 13 minutes in. Got half an hour. Will VAR have a look? Oh, the referee isn't going to have a look at it. They're going to give the corner kick Flamengo. Flamengo. Make sure you like, subscribe, Felipe Luis drinking water. Nice tactician. Felipe Luis knows what he's doing. Looking for his third trophy of the season. Third trophy on his career. Second of the season. In the Super Cup, here come Vasco on the break. Flamengo's defense, the giant club birds are flying, rushing their way. And Wesley, recovers the ball. With that nice tackle. Stops the ball from going. And Flamengo gets the ball back. And now Vasco got to chase for it. But yeah, make sure you like. Screw about that. Want to like. But yeah, this English watching one. It's 1-1. Screw at the Yep, I will be doing Blue America versus Chivas watch along. That was good. That's good. Okay. Well, he blew the whistle. Algo pasó. Something happened. No se fue falta. I don't know if there was a foul. Oh, somebody Flamengo players. Bruno Enrique looks stuck. We're gonna have a look if he could still play or that's enough, or we're gonna take him off as precautionary. But whether he still plays or not, even though hopefully he's not injured, especially for the fuck. But as for Vasco, let's see if they could try to eliminate Flamengo. But yeah, they're only filling up half the stadium. It's classic of the millions. Then why is the stadium not filled up? Honestly, now they're meeting the same finals and not the final. Western League, 2 times Seta. So there's a lot of Vascaínos and Flamenguistas right next to each other, no fights. And they're actually getting along. Maybe the players want to make it a heated rivalry. Hence, there's not much intention. Maybe there is some goose, but not as much. So, which means Boca River is probably more violent, you could say. Are we going to do an Argentine Classico? I don't know, maybe. I just think that derby is being called out, but that's the only thing about Argentinian football. It's just when Boca River clash, that's where everyone gets excited. But after that, nothing else. They don't care who Boca or River plays next. They don't care. Even Racing, they don't care if they're going against them. Somewhat of a big game, the closest. But yeah, that's the main Classico. Basically, Buenos Aires started, but main Classico of Argentina, because after Buenos Aires, there's no other city that competes. Like Mexico City, Guadalajara in Mexico, or Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Vasco, Flamengo, they're making some substitution. Vasco are making 2 changes. Stone 1-1, 2-1 on aggregate. Paulinho comes down, and Mule, who scored that goal, goes down. Vasco is bringing on and Mateus. And Flamengo are making the sub as well. Bruno Enrique, his time is up. The day is over for him. I think. Here comes Luis Araujo. Yeah, Bruno. No. Sorry, my bad. No. Hold on. Let me see what subs they're making. Flamengo are making two changes. Wesley's still gonna play, just waiting. Tuition. Hopefully that works. Allen is coming on. So who they're bringing on? Bringing on Bruno Enrique. His time is done, I think. Yeah, that's him, right? So I'm trying to get confused because they look twins. So don't try to let Flamengo squad. Why is Stefan Globan now reminding me of the substitution? Allen come on. Bruno Enrique. Why is Stefan Globan? Here comes Flamengo! But it was no one was there. We saw Ruco. Yep, he loves to cook Vasco. Flamengo Lendador. Lendalo sounds like Robert Lendalowski, obviously. But just saying half his name Lendalo instead of Lendalowski. That's how it sounds like. Okay, De La Cruz comes off. Bruno Enrique and Villa comes down. Luis Araujo, Alexander, and Allen comes on for those three. So those are Flamengo's three subs. And look at our response, Felipe Luis. Here comes Flamengo! Locking them up, defending for not letting them to Vasco. They're not getting humiliated anymore like they did in that 6-1 match. But they're still not good. It's still not enough to get them. Stole the ball. He slipped. What is he doing? But Flamengo recovers the ball. The Giant Club, Wesley. I'll pass it back. So, yeah. As of now, Flamengo, they'll take the draw, whether it's 1-1. Let me see. Is it still 2-0 Internacional? Did Grêmio got one back? Or did Inter score? Seattle scored against LAFC. Still 2-0. So which means they're getting locked up. Yeah, I'm going to check that match after this. Once this game ends, missing enough. Oh, falta! Ah, shit. I have to go down there. I have to let him know down live. Valeria and Bruno Enrique scores. So yeah, Michael apparently might join the stream. So big up to him if he is joining in. We'll keep the stream another hour long if he does join. 1-1 at the moment, 2-1 on aggregate for Flamengo. Looking for a shot. Yep. still 1-1 at the moment. Bruno Enrique and scores. Like I said, those two goal scorers still 1-1. And then Pate. Here comes Vasco. He's onside. Oh, save from the keeper. But yeah, not enough quality to pressure, Flamengo. Because this game could have been 2-1, honestly. Here comes Grayson. He's looking to score from open play. Save by Portero. By the keeper. Luis Araujo looking to score from open play. Golazo! Oh! Go! Luis Araujo! It's in the back of the net! And those Vascaínos will be pissed the freak off! Shitting the go to Flamengo. And all the Flamengo haters will be furious. 2-1! Yup, 2-1 Flamengo. 3-1 on aggregate. Go! Yep, they came back. Vasco bottled it. And that should be it. On mark. Yup, and now Flamengo will be demanding, they are the king. As always, owning Vasco. Not going down. Never. Three one, which means Vasco are not playing that well. Because Flamengo has always proved the haters why they are the biggest and not Corinthians or Palmeiras. 2-1, 2-1, 3-1 on aggregate. This might be over. For not taking those opportunities. And then you could say absolute scumbags for not defending well. For letting them score on them. And Flamengo are winning this cup tie. Yup. Arajo. Vasco in the mud. Honestly. Boys, that's all no. It's in the back of the net. And the Vascaínos will be furious. Because they knew they were about to get scored on, and they knew that he didn't mark them. Not good enough. And then they'll be hoping for Fluminense. And they gave it all, and yet they still had to crumble. Jorginho's about to come on different. Botafogo are out, and now Vasco are about to be eliminated today. Preston, yep. They'll be furious. Absolutely gutted. For sure, we're going to have those tears tonight. Getting locked up, yep. And then it will be over very soon. It will be over. Yep. And Flamengo are looking for the third goal, ain't they? Yeah, they are. And they'll be furious. Yep, man. Yep. And there could be a fight at the end that was unfair. Vascaínos, yep. Can Fluminense, can Thiago Silva lock up that back line? With that no draw. Who was the better team? Well, the game was. Yep, it remains no. Well, the slightly better team I would say was Flamengo, just slightly more. But again, it's just high, so it feels like equal 0-0. The Flamengo fans singing. The Vascaínos are about to give up. On March, here comes Wesley. Wesley is down. His leg, even though having a look at it. 73rd minute, yeah, and it'll be like, ah! They knew the pressure was coming. There's a Wesley could be going down injured. Yeah, that could be enough because he's played a lot, honestly. And he's going to make the substitution. Felipe Luis is going to make the substitution. And then who's that defender is going to try bring on? But yeah, Wesley is going down injured. He doesn't need a. But which means that he's about to be subbed out, it looks like. Yep, because they know they're finished. Hopefully he's alright, Luis Araujo, but the fans, they're enjoying it. To Vasco, yep. Getting locked up, yep. This is the classical Dos Millones. That's it. And it will be over. It will be over. I will be back to Chivas versus America later in 4 hours from now. I gotta, take the. I gotta explain the after this stream. I will be ending it after once I end it. Just need to talk to Dak, promote some things, use the restroom, eat, dinner very early. I might eat dinner as early as 5:30 tonight. Honestly, yep, I gotta eat dinner very early. I gotta go on a walk, park. But it wasn't as stressful since Barcelona didn't play. So I didn't have to go back and forth every time Wolves drew. But yeah, I'm just hoping that I get monetized. That's all that matters. So keep watch my content and keep, and if you enjoy, yes, subscribe. Come Flamengo. Throw the ball too long. How to play goal kick for Vasco. Even though they're losing 3-1, 3-1, 3-1 aggregate, 3-1 in this game. They've conceded 5 goals. 5-1 on aggregate in the last 3 games. 6-2. 6-2 on aggregate in their last 4. But in 12, 12-3 on aggregate is crazy, honestly. 12-3 on aggregate in their last 5 games. I will make a poll if the scoreline continues like this. Basically, Flamengo's beating Vasco 12-3 on aggregate. That's crazy in their last, few matches. Yup. In Puma will be looking for the ball. But yeah, Fluminense is the only one that could try step up with Flamengo. Thiago Silva, as long as he fit, we will be doing the watch along for the Clásico Dos Millones semifinals. I mean, no, Carioca semifinals, which I believe. Let me see. Is the semifinals is next week, but since the international break is next week, I don't know if they will. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to broadcast that. I don't know when is that. They should announce it. Claudia getting locked up. Yep. He is getting locked up. Facts. 78th minute. Winner Victoria. Their game against Atletico. Crazy. Their game in hand against Sassuolo. Yep. It depends. Which means every Copa del Rey, yep. But if they advance, if Atletico eliminates Barcelona, the Gules, then the game will be played on the 26th or 27th, even though I'm not sure. Will be played during the Copa del Rey final, or else they gotta wait till May 21st. So Sassuolo doesn't have to deal with the pressure. But the whole thing about, but those are the days that they're looking for. But yep, It's over for Vasco. Yep, looking for the goal. And Vasco are getting outplayed because they just don't know how to handle pressure. The quality cannot be fast enough. Here comes Flamengo. Looking to score, but saved by the keeper. That will be furious goal for letting this equalize. Yep. Because of how how they have to go against them. That's crazy. Once you mess with the big ones, what are you gonna do? Clash out? Who's gonna come on top? Honestly, let's go. You and Flamengo are just gonna control the ball because that would be enough. Especially they need this win just to take the fatty up. Why they're bigger? We need another clásico, 2 millones. Yep. Ganó el clásico 3 times in a row. But no worries, Flamengo Vasco will be back next month. Already early in Serie A on match day 6. They clash on the 22nd. No, sorry, 19th. My bad. So yeah, it depends. Yep, Gressman. It looks like he's about to leave the pitch, which means he's about to be subbed out. Will Pereira will be the captain now. And Gressman is leaving. And who's coming on for Gressman? Mateos Corlo. But, but yeah, it's over for Flamengo. Why they are the biggest club in Brazil and everyone must respect. Can Flamengo golear Chelsea? Can they? Maybe. They will try bringing the momentum. Yep, and especially you Chelsea fans that are watching this, I will dye the Atlantic to both Leon and Flamengo because they're doing great. They are the best teams from each country. Leon are the best team in Mexico. Right now on form. Flamengo, they are the best team as well on form in Brazil, in my opinion, besides Rio. And we will keep an eye. And this is why I'm gonna make the channel. I'm just trying to get my phone as well. Oh shit, I have to get my phone later. So I'm waiting for this game to end, honestly. So I can end the stats and use the toilet. Actually, gotta go. Have Vasco scored? Nope. They can't get one back. Can they equalize? Saved. Great shot. The save from the keeper. But they'll be furious for to something. Mm-hmm. Flags will be waved. Oh, big up to you, Michael. You're here? I sent you the link on DM's Twitter. Guess what? I have an update on Flamengo. Big up, Adam. Did you saw? Yes, yes, we are back. Well, of course, maybe not back as the sellers. Maybe not back to the glory days, but somewhat back. Neymar, yes, that's what I love. I need against Colombia and Argentina. Let's freaking go. Vamos. And you know what? If you want to join, I sent you on Twitter. The DM messages. But yeah, final sub of the game as well. Yes, have an update on your Club World Cup opponent as well. Big up to you, Michael. But yeah, Flamengo, they're owning Vasco again for the third time in just 3 weeks, by the way. Owning Vasco in 3 weeks, 3 times. They're beating them 3-1 on aggregate in the semifinals, Carioca. And Flamengo just owns Vasco. Felipe Luis doesn't have to do much. Vasco played better and they still couldn't get the equalizer. Couldn't go till 90% of the time. No. But yeah, Flamengo, the fans are confident, and I think I thought some of the fans even mentioned Chelsea out loud that they're coming for you. I think I won't be that surprised that they. But yeah, they're on good form. Yep, they got this done. Then yep, they got the job done. They have done it again. And the only team that could stop Flamengo is Thiago Silva's Fluminense, which I think they could. Here comes Flamengo. Look at the score. Oh, he slips. Oh, he was about to score from open play, but what's his name? Joe. He slipped off. So yeah. By the way, I sent you on Twitter, X. Check on X. I sent you the link so we can like chat. So I guess we can have a chat. I guess. But yeah, the Clásico Dos Millones is almost done, but we can chat for like a while, like a half an hour or an hour. I will be doing the Club America Chivas watch along later tonight. My boy Johnny, he says he's gonna join. Yup. But yeah, lots of stuff to dive into, whether it's Flamengo, Chelsea, Barcelona as well. But yeah. All right. Yep, I send you on X, Twitter, obviously. Once this game ends, you know what? Should I use the toilet real quick, guys? I might just use the toilet real quick, honestly. I should. I don't want to miss out anything, so let me use the toilet real quick, I guess. Okay, someone's down. I'll use the toilet fast. Wash my hands real quick. Ah. Right, I'm back. I'm back. 45th minute. 3 more minutes. It's over. Vasco are eliminated. Even though 3 more minutes, it's over. You can't score 2 goals. You can't score 2 goals. And regardless of the Clásico Dos Millones ends, we're still going to have a chat with Michael for at least the next half an hour or so. So big up to you. But yeah. It's over for the Vascaínos. Eliminated. Eliminado. And now Flamengo are the favorites to win it. Fluminense are obviously going to advance because they have a 4. Yep. Columbus Crew are a joke. Yep. Columbus Crew are a joke. They will lose to LAFC. Remu got one back, but it's offside. But yeah, so much is happening. Here comes Flamengo. Can they embarrass? No. It's over regardless. Minute and a half left to go. It's over. Nothing is going to be dealt with. Who knows? If Vasco get relegated in Serie B, that would be. Both Vasco and Botafogo can't handle Flamengo's pressure. They just can't. Keep playing, and then the Flamengo fans will absolutely embarrass Vasco in the laughing way, like, be the big kid. It won't matter. Foul, free kick, but it won't matter. Flamengo's advancing 1 more minute. No red cards. Not a lot of fouls. Ya va a acabar el juego. 45 seconds. Flamengo fans are counting down the seconds that they are in the final. They deserve to qualify. And it's over. Half a minute to go. But yeah, if you're still there, Michael, I send you on Twitter. So you can join. Because I got some updates to tell you, honestly. Yavakava, Vasco's last chance to at least equalize. Great save, but it's over. Good defending. Vasco, they just don't have enough to pressure. Flamengo's keeper is good. And that should be full time. Yavakava! It ends 3-1. LAFC have equalized. Can't even get another goal from open play. Acaba! Vasco are out! Flamengo are Vasco are out of the competition. They are out. Real is black and red. Big up to you, Michael. Let me add you. The full-time thing is there, and the Flamenguistas holding the red and black flags, mocking Vasco that you are dog shit of nothing. Yeah. Big up to you. All right, it's over. Okay. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, can.
All right, there we go. Full time. Flamengo owns Vasco again for the third time in a row. On aggregate, 5-1 in their last 3 games. 3-1 for the semifinal. Vasco scored in 22 minutes, but they bottled it. And it's over. Their season in the Carioca is over. And no one could stop Felipe Luis. So, yeah. So, I want to say, how's your day, Michael, by the way?
Yeah, it's been all right. I mean, it's, not normal day of Premier League action, it's more of a relief not seeing Chelsea in action, to be honest. Obviously, some of the other teams have been in action today, obviously. Yes. Nottingham Forest and City earlier on.
Yes, Gogo acabó. It's full time. I'm about to explain to it's me blue. Yeah, I'm ready to dive in. Honestly, about the what happened in the Premier League, what happened in Barcelona today as well, because I'm about to dive into each one of them, and I want to talk about the game real quick. But yeah, Flamengo, they are in the final of the Carioca, and the semifinals will be played next week. No, sorry, final. It will be most likely Fluminense. Thiago Silva's Fluminense.
Yeah.
And I think this is only played with one. Oh, there is a 2-legged tie. And Flamengo fans are also saying, Fluminense, we are coming for you. We will get you because giant clubs will never ever go away.
Mm,
And big up. And I think Gremio, I think it's full time there as well. Gremio lose 2-0 to Internacional at home. That should be full time. So yeah, it's over. It's over for Vasco. So so yeah. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm doing Corinthians versus Santos semifinals of the Paulista. It's tomorrow. Um
ah,
it's 9:30 p.m. if you want to join.
9:30 p.m. All
UK
right.
kickoff. I'll be doing that. So here in the USA, hold on, let me see if it's 1:30. Because here in the US, the tomorrow we change our time. It's daylight saving for us already. So
All right.
so we're about to go back to, the summertime or here. Yeah, spring. So which means what time do Corinthians play? Oh, my mistake. They play at 2:30. My area. But yeah,
Uh,
spring. Oh yeah, in England, you guys will only be 7 hours ahead of me rather than 8 tomorrow because of the time difference. You guys are only going to be 8 hours. No,
yeah.
7 hours.
Yeah, I
You're
think we have one of the daylight saving things as well, but I'll have to have a look on my calendar and see what day it is. I think it's later on in March we have it. I think I'm not sure. Uh, but yeah, that was yeah, that was straightforward for Liverpool. I mean, yeah, that result was always going to happen. It's Southampton, isn't it? But,
yeah,
uh,
and I got a lot to say. All right, so before I dive into the Premier League and what happened in Barcelona,
mm, yeah,
so let me check out the stats. Flamengo been the better side, always owning Vasco, 18 shots to 5, 7 shots on target to 4, big chances. Vasco hasn't done anything. I mean, the game got a lot more competitive, but they just keep saving shots. Second half, it was 2-1 shots on target. But yeah, but Vasco couldn't capitalize enough. And these are the shots blocked, total interceptions, and yeah, Bruno Enrique scoring again, loving scoring the Kings of Clasico, and the Mark thing, they are out, eliminated.
at
It's
least there's more shots on target in that game compared to Copenhagen and Chelsea the other night.
because
Yeah,
Flamengo had 7, Vasco 4 shots on target, and this ended 2-1 as well. The same result, like Chelsea Copenhagen. Even though I will say this, Flamengo moves on. Vasco, they're eliminated. And then are you concerned going into especially are you especially going into the Club World Cup, especially against Flamengo, since they are the best team in Brazil right now, especially Felipe Luis. Are you worried? Even though that match isn't until like 100 days from now.
well, of course, it depends on a few things, doesn't it? Whether Cole Palmer is he still going to be there? Are Chelsea going to get top four? Probably not likely, given obviously Forest win earlier on today.
Yes, and I'm
Um,
ready to dive in about the Premier League just a sec. But
it's a bit.
yeah, because Flamengo they have not lost an actual 18 game L since losing to Fluminense back in October last year. A few months ago. They haven't lost since then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll also say great show the other night as well. Of course, we were on with Joshy J, of course, weren't we?
Oh yeah, isn't
Yeah.
he about to go live in like 15 minutes?
Yeah, I think what was it? You're talking about Kobe Mainu or something.
So it's not like
Yeah.
join stream.
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, I will be watching, but but yeah, we'll see if he does invite us or not. The link, on the StreamYard show, unless if he's just talking about the press conference. But yeah, after Chelsea takes on Leicester City, Arsenal takes on United at Old Trafford, right?
Uh, yeah. It depends if I'm still live after that. I mean, I will be focusing on the Chelsea versus Palace, the women's FA Cup quarter-final match,
Tomorrow.
given that that's on YouTube.
And you know what?
Uh, Chelsea and Leicester, that's not televised on Sky over here, unfortunately. So we don't have access to that.
You don't have access to neither game, not even the Chelsea Leicester game. Not trying to.
I don't know whether they show that on their website, but
If
I
not,
think you have to pay for it or
if
something like
not,
that. But
if not, then that's fine because at least where I'm at in the USA, they're broadcasting it on USA Network and Telemundo, so I could like join. So I'm gonna try to commentate for you guys. Yeah, you can invite me. You can send me the StreamYard link, and I'll hop in, and I will have to do the commentary, I guess, or the
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
you could still
given the
get
only
us.
feed I'm going to have is Google. Obviously, when I pin the live score on my phone, that's the only feed I get.
Yeah, and that's fine because at least you have me and I could of course I will be here tomorrow. I'm just going to keep an eye on other games, but Chelsea Leicester, I could do that. You could still do the stream, but just invite me and send me the StreamYard link and I'll hop in and I'll explain the analytics of the game, Chelsea's lineup and Leicester's lineup, how well they play from general play, open play, all that stuff. And I will be watching and explaining it for you guys since the UK. I have no idea why their government doesn't want to broadcast every single game.
Yeah, maybe for some reason they want to focus on the the Spurs Bournemouth game for some vast reason. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
because
what
that
that is.
stadium is only a few miles away from Stamford Bridge, a couple miles, even though it's all the way in northeast London.
Yeah, North London. Yeah.
Northeast London, basically, that neighborhood.
Ah, yeah.
Right near Little Russia, which I'm aware because I saw on Google Maps. Yeah, around that's where the stadium is. And then they're Tottenham, and of course Tottenham, the Toilet Bowl Stadium. Yes, they will be there. But yeah, so before I say anything about the Premier League, so we will be doing watch alongs for Flamengo to keep an eye on.
Uh,
Accidentally muted. Sorry, my bad.
oh, yeah, I wonder what happened there, Keith.
All right, what I was
Yeah.
saying that shoot, I kind of forgot. Um, what I was saying, I forgot. I forgot what I was saying. Do you remember what I said?
Yeah, you were talking about Flamengo. You were focusing
Oh yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
games.
How like we will be there in that final next week. What they'll do, let's see how long the two-legged tie because I think one will be played this midweek, and I will do a watch along in the final. I believe is on Saturday or Sunday, before the international break, and then Serie A begins. We all know Flamengo takes on Internacional on their opener in a few weeks from now, in just 3 weeks from now. Palmeiras, Botafogo, and we're going to keep an eye on Esteban Williams because coming to Chelsea, we're going to keep an eye on Neymar and Santos. We're going to keep an eye on
Yeah.
Flamengo, Chelsea's opponent. So yeah, and I'm trying to. I have a channel, but I haven't branded yet.
Yeah, not far off from the World Cup qualifiers again, is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
as well. Oh yeah,
So,
Brazil as well. We must we must they must show me a good performance that we could at least have some life. At least, even if you don't win the World Cup, at least make the semis or something. But it will be really hard if David All Jr. this Giza does not get it right. Obviously, and I need
yeah,
Neymar fit for the World Cup. Obviously, and he wants to play high level to be fit for the World Cup, which I'm excited as well.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the deal does still stand 6 months at Santos currently, I believe.
Yes, until the Club World
So,
Cup.
yeah, we're in March now, aren't we? So,
So
uh,
technically, he only has 3 more months left because technically, Neymar after his final game with Santos before the Club World Cup, because everyone in Brazil will have a break. Everyone in Brazil will have a break
yeah,
because of the Club World Cup. Whoever's not participating will be doing some cup games, I guess, of rounds in the meantime, but not a lot. So that last game, who does Santos play? Because their final game is on June 11th. I just need to remember. So we all know they take on Corinthians tomorrow in the semifinals of the Paulista. Let me see. Their final game is against Fortaleza away before they host Palmeiras and Flamengo on July 12th and the 16th, respectively. So Neymar's last game, if he does leave in the summer, is against Fortaleza on June 11th. Just literally a few days before the Club World Cup. Yep.
yeah, fair. Um, yeah, it's gonna be
Talk about the Premier League. Yes. Yes. All right. So besides like I said about Flamengo, obviously obviously like I said about the Chelsea Leicester game, like I said before, I explained about the Premier League. Yeah, you could just invite me and I will do the commentary game since I have access and explain every play.
yeah, yeah. But right, we'll do that. I'll have to
Tomorrow.
obviously put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, I managed that last time round in there.
Oh yeah, by the
So
way, what time is that women's FA Cup, Chelsea Palace?
I think that's 2:30. I think that's 2:30 kickoff.
Oh, wait, the women's one?
Yeah, it's half an hour later than
Into
the men's game.
into the Chelsea Leicester game at the same time. Oh, so which means, well, you could do that while I'm still gonna explain the Chelsea Leicester game since I have access. All right, but yeah, what time are you gonna go live into the Chelsea Leicester game? Like for me, you want to know something? The game for me is at 7 a.m. rather than 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Will
So
that
that's
be on your time Monday? Yeah.
so which means that are you gonna go live like 10 minutes before the game or how long?
Yeah, I think that'll be fair. I think. Yeah,
All right.
but obviously you're gonna have to. I mean, I'll give out the lineups and all that, obviously, to the chat. But
And you know what?
obviously, I don't have access to the match itself. It's
Yeah,
all
I
on
will do
screen.
everything as I could, and also I guess I could share my screen about Fop Mob. I guess yeah, so people can see the score line. Yeah, yeah, or Flash Score, one of those. Yeah, like the one that I did for Flamengo Vasco.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, as long as I don't get like copyrighted and shit, because I've already been copyrighted once.
Oh,
I,
there
I
they.
think I think that was for showing Sky Sports, and then I think I've been copyrighted for showing Wikipedia as well in my time.
Oh,
So yeah, I think you have to be careful on which sites that you put on screen, don't you, for YouTube? Because they're particular, aren't they?
yeah, because copyright. Even though I'm just showing Fop Mob, just the score line, I'm not showing anything else. And then I do need to check the stats as well. So yeah, you can trust me on that one. I will be there tomorrow. Even though I will try to keep an eye on Atletico Madrid Getafe, which is like 1 hour before Chelsea's men's game against Leicester, which is a 1 p.m. kickoff, which includes Conor Gallagher, before they clash in that Madrid derby in the Metropolitano in the second leg. And then also, Real Madrid takes on Rayo Vallecano 1 hour and 50 minutes into the men's game, which is 3:15 kickoff. But for me, instead of 7:15 a.m., it's 8:15. But I'm mostly gonna keep an eye on the Chelsea game, obviously on TV. I guess I'll put my phone for the Madrid Vallecano game. So
Yeah,
yeah, we'll do that. So okay, so lots of action happened in the Premier League. There was even a 8 p.m. kickoff tonight, which they don't do on weekends as much, right?
uh, no, not often. I think it was it Everton and Wolves, was it?
It was a 1-1 draw, and I think one of them was an own goal. I can't remember, and another one was from a header. I didn't watch the full game. I watched second half, and it was 1-1, and it remained like that. And they just held on. Nothing else happened.
Oh, I thought it would be 1-1. I think I did that on another channel with the predictions and all that. Yeah, I thought that'd be a draw. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to be talking about that Man United Arsenal game, but
Because that's
I
the
just
biggest.
see a 0-0 draw. I just see a ball fest. I don't see what's going to be great about it.
I doubt
I,
Arsenal. In my opinion, I think in my head, I think somebody will scumbag a 1-0 win, whether it's Arsenal or United at best, or a 2-1 lead. Either 2-1 or 1-0 or a 1-1 draw. Whether it's a penalty kick, own goal, or from open play, or header, or what set piece. I think we could either see 1-0, 0-0, 1-1, or 2-1. We're not going to see 3-2, no.
yeah,
That's what my
yeah. I
prediction.
mean, I think 0-0, but if it ends up, if there's one goal in the game, I think it'll probably go to Arsenal. I think they'll find uh, I mean, they know how to do a set piece, don't they?
Yeah, they know how to do
Uh,
set pieces.
I
That's
mean, they're
all.
known for it.
They don't
Um,
tap in those goals.
yeah, I mean, Gabriel header, I won't put it past them.
Yep.
But
And then you got
any
Ransom
more
Brand.
than one goal, I'd be surprised.
Yes. And then you got Ransom Brent that is excited, and I don't know if he's confident or not. But yeah, he hates Arsenal more than he loves United. Yeah, Rance, the United fan. Expressions big brother.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But Arsenal's back line, they will try to lock up every single attacker. And Arsenal's back line is a bit better than United. Because is Saliba fit? Is there any injury or suspension for both teams? I haven't looked.
Yeah. Well, I think Arsenal have injuries. I think um
I know Saka's still out. Honestly, yup. And who else is out for Arsenal? Let me try have a look.
yeah, I've not really looked, to be honest. I don't think there's no Havertz, there's no Jesus, as we all know. So um yeah, I mean, in terms of up front, they'll either put Trossard there or they'll put Marino again.
All right, here's Arsenal injury list. They don't have anyone suspended. Saka's out. Martinelli's out. Tomiyasu's out. Gabriel Jesus is out. Unknown injury. Havertz out. United, who they got out? You got Ugarte, Mason Mount, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Kobe Menu, Amen Diablo, Lissandro Martinez, Bayern, and John Evans. They're all out, including Patrick Dawa, who is suspended for that red card challenge the other day against Ipswich because he got sent off. So that's the injury. So I think Arsenal will be the slightly more confident because they got a 7-1 win against PSV. Even though Arsenal ain't gonna win anything, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they still couldn't find the
Mind
win.
you, if the match is probably going to be that bad, I'll probably just do the match reaction for the Chelsea Palace Women's FA Cup game, and then I'll probably do the ratings, and then
The ratings.
uh
Yeah, because Chelsea,
yeah,
this is a must-win game. Because all right, so what I was about to say, besides the United, Arsenal, and Chelsea games, so yeah, Nottingham Forest upsets Man City. They beat them for the first time in a while. They got a late goal after a 0-0 fast.
yeah, well, 1-0, wasn't it?
Yep, 1-0
Yeah,
at
I
Anfield
mean,
away today.
they stay in the. Are they still third, Forest?
Yes, they're third. As of now, before tomorrow or
Yeah, I
before
haven't seen
tomorrow,
the table.
they're sitting third with 51 points, 4 points ahead of Manchester City, and they are 3 points behind Arsenal right now. Liverpool, and then of course Chelsea. You know, you guys got the game in hand. Liverpool won, and guess what? Some Liverpool fans will be rooting for United to at least get a draw because United are sitting in 15th, even though they're still far away from the relegation zone. Because the nearest relegation points is Ipswich with 17 points at 18th, but United are still 15th because everyone is competing somehow, whether it's for mid-table or for European spot. Because everyone wants European football, whether it's Champions League or Europa League. Brighton won, Aston Villa won, they won today. Yeah, the Seagull Merchants, they
Yeah.
got a last-minute penalty kick, and they won it. João Pedro scores the winner.
Uh,
Bottled it.
yeah, I mean,
And
look,
top,
yeah, I mean, tomorrow. I mean, we're probably gonna win. But the thing is, what's going to follow it is going to be the false hope, the PR, and
yeah.
then that's going to be the downside of it. I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's a win, I mean, it's probably going to be job done. Man, you, I
And let's
mean, if
not
you can't beat Leicester, I mean, there is something wrong.
and
But
let's not forget that you guys play Arsenal next week. You two after United
mm,
at the
oh
Emirates
yeah, the Arsenal
in
game.
the
I
London Derby.
actually forgot about that.
Yep, in the London Classic. And of course, some Liverpool fans will be rooting for Manchester United and Chelsea to at least draw, at least, to take Arsenal points so they can win the league title as early as possible so they can focus on the Champions League. Yep, Mohamed Salah, 2 penalty kicks goals, and they won. They came back from behind. No Arlie Slot because he got a touchline ban, and they managed to win it. Not an impressive performance, but not an outstanding performance, but they find the way and get the job done. Liverpool, they have PSG on Tuesday, and then they got the Carabao Cup on Sunday, 9:30 for me, or yeah, or should I say 4:30 England time? Because the London Classic is actually going to be really early. I believe it's at 1:30, right?
I haven't looked that far ahead yet for next week, but
Yeah, at the Emirates. It's at
uh,
1:30 your area, 6:30 a.m. kickoff. And you know what? I will be there, obviously. And then,
yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look at the schedule. I mean, obviously next week we got the Formula One returning as well, and then of course we got MotoGP action again as well. So I'm gonna have to look at the entire schedule for that weekend next week, and then see what the times are, and then have to make sure when we go live and all that. Well, yeah, I mean, in terms of that game, yeah, well, let's hope it's not 5-0 like last year. Um,
yeah. At least, are you going to fight for at least a draw? because I think it's impossible to win unless Arsenal somehow go down 10 men. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a draw, maybe that's okay, I suppose. But
Yeah,
um,
taking a
well,
draw.
it's the third season of this crap now,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
Chelsea.
1.5 billion spent. I mean, I'm not being funny, but when you spend that kind of money, you expect to be challenging for the Premier League.
You should. And the
That
problem is,
that that is the minimum requirement, at least.
yeah, but the problem is these criminals are in power. And no updates on Mudrick, right? Absolute no updates.
And not to mention that the debt that this lot are going to be that this lot are racking up now. Uh, because with it being a consortium, of course, you have like investors in these things, and obviously the other investors who put money, let's say, into Chelsea Football Club, are wondering where their money has gone.
True.
I mean, this is why I never wanted things like a consortium. I mean, yeah, it's not just the fact that just because they're from the US. I mean, it's this consortium thing. It's never worked. I mean, I mean, Liverpool had something similar a long time ago, didn't they? George Gillette and Tom Hicks as well. They had them too for a while, and that was like a consortium thing. And that never worked out either, and it's never been done. But mind you, at least in their case, they didn't go around like signing kids and youth players, which is what this ownership are doing with Chelsea. And there's that saying, from back in the day, that you can't win anything with kids. You've got to have the experience thrown in there as well.
Like facts and stuff.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's that, that is where we're at with it. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Nottingham Forest, their good season continues. I mean, fair play to them. I think it just shows that Manchester City are going to be in the middle of a rebuild, and I'm pretty sure they're going to push more in the summer for new signings. So, obviously, whether we'll see the outcome of this 115 thing, we have to find out about that, I suppose. Um, but we still haven't heard anything about that either. Um,
yeah, nothing has happened. But yeah, but yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that game going into the Emirates is definitely going to be crucial, and it will be physical. So yeah, basically we got the Madrid derby and London derby, London Classic in the span of 4 days.
yeah, the second leg of Champions League
Oh no,
during
yep,
the week, isn't it? Yeah.
yep. And here's the thing: Atletico Madrid plays Barcelona. That will be the last match, and it's the big one. Yep, at the Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid got to play Real Madrid and then Barcelona in the league. It's a 9 p.m. kickoff for you guys. No, 8 p.m. kickoff Sunday after those two other events happen.
Yeah, big few days for them, isn't it? Then, uh, but yeah, of course, Atletico and Real Madrid. Yeah, 2-1. Real Madrid leading to that. You would think they might need to score at the Metropolitano, I reckon.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it might either end in 1-1 or 2-2 draw. Madrid advance, Real Madrid advance, as to play against Arsenal. And yes, every Arsenal hater, Chelsea fans, Tottenham fans, they will be rooting for Real Madrid. Obviously, they will be Madridistas. And then you get the Barcelona fans that will be rooting for Arsenal. Shamelessly on that, just like you guys, anything but Arsenal. But for them, anything but Madrid.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
yeah,
very true. Um,
I,
but
I
yeah,
I I
what?
definitely need to see that Madrid versus Arsenal. That hasn't happened yet, apparently, in the Champions League, or it hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, I think the last time was it might have been 2005, 2006, but yeah, that was when Thierry Henry was playing for him. That was way back in the day. I think you would have been very young when that happened, Adam. Mate. Oh yeah,
But
that was like what? Oh God, that'd be almost 20 years ago. That now.
guess who will be back? Saka will be back if they do. Yeah, he will be back. But it is confirmed that they will be going to the Spanish capital, Spain, Madrid. They're just either going to play Real or Atletico, one of those two. I have a feeling it could be Real Madrid. But yeah, football heritage versus none. 15-0. 15 Champions League to 0. Yep. That's how massive Real Madrid is compared to Arsenal.
Yeah, mate. I wouldn't take the PSV Eindhoven result that seriously. To be honest, I mean,
PSV, their form has
it's,
dropped off.
well, it's the Dutch league. I mean,
PS, they're in bad form right now. A lot of their players look ill, and they're just not up for it anymore. And it's over, sadly. Because once you lose by 5 goals or more at home, it's over. And Arsenal are just going to rotate. And they got an extra day rest against compared to you guys against Copenhagen.
mm, yeah, of course. Yeah, back to the bridge on Thursday for that, and yeah, that will be live on TNT like it normally is over here. So yeah, that I mean, we're doing a live watch along to that. So yeah, that match will be live without a problem. But yeah, we should be able to get the job done. Hopefully, it's a lot better than the first leg was. Or at least I hope it is. I mean, yeah, I mean that first half. I mean that was beyond bad. That yeah, I mean hardly anything happened.
Yeah, and I just hope it happens. The Real Madrid versus Arsenal. Like I know Saka will be back, but Raul Asensio hopefully could lock him up and be in his pocket. Rudiger knows him very well. Rudiger knows Saka well because he was at Chelsea as part of the Chelsea Madrid partnership in case of transfers. Rudiger knows him, right? He knows Saka very well.
Think
Yeah,
so. Yeah, I think it
Antonio
would be.
Rudiger. Even though he left Chelsea 2022, right? If I'm correct, right? In the summer of
I think
2022.
so.
Yes. So he knows he knows them very well. He's going to lock them up. He knows them. But when it's time to play Premier League clubs, Rudiger he does turn up. He locks every single one of them up, not letting them score. Barely letting them score from open play. So yeah, and a lot of Chelsea fans will also root for Madrid for Rudiger as well. And Rudiger, Asensio, that back center back partnership should work. Fede Valverde at right back, yeah, they should lock them up. Yeah, You should lock up the Arsenal's right wing, and then you will have Mendy, I guess, right back. So yeah, if Real Madrid do advance, but if Atletico advance, they'll use Jimenez. I don't know if Javi Galan will play, and then Conor Gallagher, and the
Yeah.
midfield. Regardless, whoever goes through,
Right.
I think both Madrid teams will cook Arsenal. Even though Real Madrid has the football heritage, Atletico and Arsenal don't have a Champions League. They
Yeah.
do.
Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it will matter either way on
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, they've got all that hopium for now. I mean, they might lap it up for now, but yeah,
so
let's see when Real Madrid come to time. We'll
yeah,
see.
we'll see. Yep. Will you be doing a hate along? I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
It depends
What
what
I'll
time.
be doing.
It depends. The game will be played on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see what happens. We'll see. It should be all confirmed next week.
Yeah,
Next
I'll
week.
have to sort out the schedule. I haven't really done that yet. I'm gonna have to have a look ahead, aren't I? But yeah.
But yeah, as well, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But as for Chelsea getting top four, this will be really hard because everyone is right behind you. Brighton is behind you. Villa, um, Newcastle. They don't play until Monday. They play West Ham away at the London Stadium.
Monday night, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle will be looking a win against Jellyfish Potter. They have already lost to 2-0 at home against Libertegi before he got sacked, who's no longer in charge. So this one will be a difficult game for Newcastle. They still got to visit Arsenal at the Emirates at one point, I think in April. So they still have some tough games. They already dealt with Man City, Liverpool, L's obviously. They do host Chelsea, but that ain't until the end of the season, May the 11th, which is pretty wild, and they host that. But they still have to visit Arsenal at the Emirates. They got to visit Villa at Villa Park.
Mm.
I think
Yeah, they are a bit different on the road. They're better at home. But yeah, I mean on the road, they don't have that kind of form like they do at St James's Park. I don't think. But they do have at least they've got a number 9 in Isaac. At least they've
yep.
got a number 9.
So anything could happen. Yup. We'll see what happens. Newcastle hosts. Newcastle also have a game in hand. Remember that. Newcastle also has a game in hand. It's against Palace at home, April the 16th, 11:30, my area, 7:30 England time. Yeah, just remember that, guys. Newcastle have a game in hand, and they could take over Chelsea still. Depends on the fixture. So Newcastle has an easy run in. They got Leicester City away. They can host Brentford. First Brentford on April the 2nd, April 7th. Leicester City. They host Man United. That's also a win. They might go on a winnable streak, I could see, honestly. It doesn't look easy on paper, but it kind of does. I think they're up for it because they don't play European football. Who knows what happens in the Carabao Cup final, whether they win it or not. I think they'll go on the run. They do play Villa on the 19th. They do play Ipswich Town at home on the 26th. They play Brighton away on the 3rd. Next week, Chelsea, Arsenal on the 18th, and Everton on the last day. Newcastle has an easy run in, kind of. Besides Brighton,
Mm.
Villa away, and even Chelsea at home. But yeah, and they have the game in hand. So Isak, they will be up for it. Eddie Howe's, we all know what he loves to play. They'll be up for it. They'll be motivated. So I could see Newcastle still spooking in that top four. So that's going to be hard with Chelsea because you have everyone. Man City, I don't know if they're still going to go on a run of form. Man City, they don't have to play any tough opponents. You want to know something? Man City, I thought they'll go on an easy run in because they could actually. Man City, who do they have next? Let me see. Let me see. Brighton. They host Brighton. Funny enough, the Seagull Merchants next week at the Etihad. Yeah, they host those Seagull Merchants. And Man City, I think they will win that game probably 2-1 or that game ends up.
Yeah.
And then they and here's the thing for Man City, they have already played the top six opponents. Funny enough, I think Man City already played all their top six opponents. They already played Chelsea. Obviously, continues to own you guys 3-1, but yet they gifted Arsenal 5 goals from open play, 5-1. But they take Chelsea seriously. They beat Tottenham 1-0, getting revenge. And we all know with the Tottenham narrative with Ange. Yep. And expressions and all the Spurs, or Spurs, the Birds, obviously. They lost to Liverpool at home 2-0. And they already battered Newcastle. I don't think they have any tough games, honestly, anymore. They lost to Forest. They have to play Manchester United in the derby at Old Trafford, which I think that's on April 6th. That's the Manchester derby. Or should I say Manchester Classico?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, Man City do tend to win that though, don't they? They tend to win their Old Trafford. I think they've got a fairly good record there.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Man City could go on a run. I don't know if they'll pass through Bournemouth in the quarterfinals. That's definitely gonna be a big game, since there's only the 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 dark horses that could beat Manchester City in the FA Cup. I could see Aston Villa or Brighton somehow doing it. Yeah, those Seagull Merchants might have a chance. They could. Fulham has a chance. Nottingham Forest are still in there, by the way. So Fulham takes on Palace, London Derby, London Community Derby, small London Derby. Brighton Forest, Preston against Villa, Bournemouth City. Fulham Palace is a toss-up in my opinion. Brighton Forest toss-up because now those Seagull Merchants are getting their form back. They're finding it back. Villa over Preston, Bournemouth City is a toss-up. So, who would you rather win out of the 8 teams that are left in the FA Cup? Even though you may not care. And yeah, the two other teams that you may not like, Fulham, because of the nearby rivalry with Chelsea, a few blocks in the neighborhood, Brighton, the Seagull Merchants. You don't want to see them lifting the trophy, right?
Nah.
You don't want to see that, right?
Nah, neither of them really. No, in terms of the ones that are left, I suppose you would say Man City are favourites, but you never know with them.
Who knows?
That's the thing currently, I think.
What if Preston somehow wins it at all? And Preston, they somehow got here. They lost to Sheffield United today in the championship earlier today. They beat Burnley 3-0 the 5th round. And then they've also beaten Wiscombe in the penalty shootout at home. And then they beat Charlton 2-1. And then the first round. Let me see. Yeah, that's how they got here, honestly. What if Preston does that upset? What if they do? That would be interesting.
Very rare for a championship team to win the FA Cup.
Because they will go Europa League regardless, right? Because if you win the FA Cup, regardless of what division, does that give you Europa League football? Regardless what division you are, whether if you're in the championship and you won it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That would be crazy. That would be a madness.
Yeah, because that's how Manchester United got there last season, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Manchester United scumbag their way against Coventry, and then they beat Liverpool in extra time, and then the round of 16, I forgot who they had. But Chelsea, you went all the way towards the semifinals until your owners, Man City, in football, got you again. Because Man City keeps owning Chelsea. That's what, even in bad form, they still keep owning them. And then Nicholas Jackson doesn't know how to put back in the net. Real Madrid eliminates Man City, and they still eliminates Chelsea from the FA Cup with that Brianna Silva goal. And yes, the game that they play like Nottingham Forest is almost as sloppy as that 2-1 win against Orrington, which is an undeserved win, you could say.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, a lot of teams they want
yeah,
the
we will.
yeah, right now a lot of teams they want the FA Cup, they want European football. They're all chasing for it. But they're not competing for the number one spot, which Liverpool has been consistent. And then if Arsenal needs to collapse and they're really going to focus on top four, I think they will have to like not win their next few games. Even though I doubt Arsenal will turn up against United or they'll turn up against Chelsea at home at the Emirates, especially next week, they'll likely beat Fulham. I could see them dropping away at Everton, Brentford. They somehow always find a way and beat them. Ipswich, I think they're about to fall off anyways. Palace, they keep owning them. Bournemouth, maybe a toss up. And it will be over because I think Liverpool will, the Premier League title will arrive in Liverpool at Anfield before they play
Yeah. So,
Arsenal at Anfield on May 11th. It's before that, yep.
yeah, it should be over that by then.
It should be over by May 11th, May 10th, May 11th. Because that will be the last two games. Yeah, that's over by then. Liverpool will be focusing on. They will likely get Aston Villa since they got that 1-0 advantage PSG. So we're going to have a UK derby. We're going to have another matchup between Aston Villa and Liverpool, this time in the Champions League. Another Marcus Rashford, Marco Asensio versus, you know, Van Dijk, Trent, Alex Arnold, Mohamed Salah,
Yeah.
McAllister. We're going to have a part three and part four of it, a rematch. Because Aston Villa just drew 2-2 Liverpool a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, very true. I mean, we're just, yeah, just have to see what happens, really. I mean, it doesn't look like Forest are going to be falling off anywhere. And yet, that's what people were saying not too long ago that, oh, Forest were going to fall off and this and that.
Let me check.
And yeah, I mean, that hasn't happened, has it? I mean,
Nottingham Forest has been getting some great results. They beat Man City 1-0. They did drew 0-0 with Arsenal, and then they did beat they did beat no, they got a draw against Liverpool 1-1, 1-0 against City, and 0-0 against Arsenal. So they play Ipswich away. Funny enough, they just beat Ipswich on a penalty shootout
yeah,
because
FA Cup, yeah.
missed the penalty kick at the last second. I forgot who missed it, Brian somebody. And they played Brighton away in the FA Cup after smashing them 7-0 a month ago. And then they do host Manchester United on April 1st. They still have to play Villa Park away. And then Everton at home, Tottenham away the 21st. They host Brentford, Palace away, Leicester, West Ham away, and Chelsea out on the final day. So it depends what happens. There's still like 10 games left at least. The season is almost done, even though there's still the international break. You're still 2 months away. So the season is not done yet, obviously. It's not. But it feels like, because there's only 10 games left. So we'll
Yeah,
see what happens.
yeah, very true.
And you know what? So yeah, we'll see what happens with everyone. Everyone's form going into the next few months. Every single one of them, from the Premier League, from the Club World Cup opponents, especially Club Leon, Flamengo, and then that Tunisian team. Even though I don't even pay attention because I don't have even the TV rights, but I know Leon and Flamengo very well.
Yeah, oh yeah, that. Yeah, I think they called Experience de Tunis or something like that. Yeah,
So I don't know about them.
but yeah, but that's that's going to be a bit of the unknown now. But yeah, I
Yep.
mean, two. I think 2 wins out of 3 would I would think would be enough for the last 16. Wait, it'd be 6 points, wouldn't it? I think that would be enough. Um,
Yep. And then we'll see what happens. Everyone's form. I will make a video. Also, next weekend I will make a video about the Instagram followers. I will make the Premier League, La Liga, and Serie A videos at the end of the season.
yeah,
And I haven't had it started, but I will start making them. By points, like I did last season. But I think this season it should get more views once I upload them at the end of the season. So I'm trying to get monetized, which I'm still not. Um, So yeah, that's what's happening today. So yeah, Flamengo they'll continue on good form, and Seattle, I'm not Seattle. 4-1. What I'm saying, but
yeah. I
yeah,
thought you were going to mention the Seattle Sounders there.
sound yeah.
Yeah.
They're right now they're beating LAFC 4-1. It's the 84th minute. Los Angeles, well, were on good form. Now they've stopped tonight. They're letting Seattle beat them
Oh
again.
yeah, that's started up again, hasn't it? Yeah.
MLS. Yep, it's match day 4. No, 3. Sorry, technically. And by the way, I'm also doing another watch along on later tonight. I'm not sure if you're going to join in. If not, then you might be resting. All right, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
man. What? If it's yeah, I think them Mexican games are like what 3 o'clock in the morning or something.
Yeah. I'm doing a watch along. I'm doing Liga MX watch along. I'm doing not Flamengo, but America. I'm doing Chivas versus America Part 2 game 2 this time in the league. Match day 11. 6:45. I'm starting the stream, but getting the preview, the analytics, the lineups, everything, and the pregame show. By the way, I think my boy Johnny he's going to join me. He's a Club America fan. So yeah, the game is at 7 p.m. my area, 3 a.m. your area. So I don't know if it's impossible that you could join. I'm also going to invite Dax, one of my other friends, once he stops doing his other thing. I guess he will join me. So yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that Sergio Ramos is playing for Monterrey these days, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monterrey. And their biggest rivals are Tigres. The Tigers, Tigres.
Yeah, they usually yeah, Mexican sides are normally strong in that CONCACAF. Yeah, it's Champions Cup now. Right? I mean, I keep calling it Champions League, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what it was called before, wasn't it? But I think you've done a different format with it or something now.
Yeah, we do
Uh,
like round one and then the round of 16, 2017. So yeah, Tigres. I will be doing America versus Tigres after the international break on the 29th of March, and yeah, and then um and then the Monterrey Derby, which is on the same day as Cruz Azul America, is on April 12th. So I'll figure that one out. That's the Monterrey Derby between them and Rayados of Monterrey, April 12th. And I'm excited for that game.
mm, yeah, yeah. Been a while since since some of those leagues have been in them FIFA games. But yeah, FIFA have. Oh, sorry, it's not FIFA. It's EA Sports now. Uh, yeah, and not to forget, I mean, EA Sports said they were going to get more leagues and all this. Yeah, 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 we do. Yeah, we've got more leagues, have we? I mean, we've still got the same leagues as they did under that FIFA on the umbrella previously, didn't they? Didn't they say they were going to add the Moroccan league? But we never got to see that.
We never get to see that. I thought, but they're just trying to twist the words, and I think it's just unfair, honestly. So yeah, this is what's going to be happening. Basically, yes. Basically, Club America, Chivas is like the Barcelona Madrid of Mexico, honestly, or Boca River of Mexico. Even though Chivas, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, their attitude, their fans are kind of like Arsenal's, similar. Their fan base is now similar to Arsenal. When they lose to America, they're jealous, they cry, they blame it on the referee, all because they're not good enough. Even though Chivas does play with only Mexicans, but America, they have everyone from Latin America, from Mexico, South America, all together. And even Aldo Fidalgo from Spain and that Dutch guy and Zendejas from the US. American, yeah. So I'm doing a watch along on that. So Club America, they are the equivalent of Manchester United or Chelsea, kind of a mix of Mexico. Yeah, kind of. Chivas is more like, yeah, the Arsenal of Mexico. Even though they're located in Guadalajara, which is a 5-hour drive from Mexico City. Even though I
Yeah,
haven't,
oddly enough, I don't know much about Chivas. I'll be honest. Um,
yeah, they are similar to Arsenal, kind of. Yep, they are the most domestic one. They're the second most domestic one trophies in Mexico after America. So yeah, it's similar to Arsenal, I would say. And their fan base is kind of acting like that. They want to CONCACAF Champions Cup, but they don't. But guess who has more? Club America with 7. Cruz Azul has 6. Pachuca has 6. That's crazy. Even the Galaxy, I think, won once. So yeah. So yeah, the CONCACAF Champions Cup is literally on the same weekend as the Champions League final. But I think this time it will be played on Sunday rather than Saturday. So yeah, that will be happening. I will be doing the watch along, the rivalry. Yep. Yep. I will
it's a
be
bit.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go on.
I think there's probably. I mean, I don't know what the interest is like in America. For CONCACAF Champions Cup. I mean, I don't know if they take. I don't know if you take it seriously in the US. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I get there might be like say interesting. Let's say Inter Miami because of obvious reasons like
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi and
And
Busquets and Suarez and that. But
and then besides Messi, Miami, the most favorite is Club America, I would say, to watch, I guess. And then Chivas. And that's about it. Besides Inter Miami, no Messi. So Miami, they like I said, they beat Calgary 2-0 on Thursday, even though I don't know if Miami actually got helped by the referees. And LAFC got one back, by the way, just now, a goal back with 5 minutes to go, even though it's game over, 4-2. And LAFC, they're also having a 3-goal lead against Columbus Crew on aggregate. And Columbus Crew are no longer what they used to be, it looks like.
Yeah, it'll be a test to see what the interest in the US will be for, let's say, football coming up, what with the Club World Cup and then the FIFA World Cup next year. And then we'll have to see what the interest is going to be like then. Because it's always a bit stop-start in the US. I mean, yes, I know. I mean, I'm well aware that the US has all these other sports like NBA and NFL and whatnot. But yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, it's like stop, start. Yeah, I mean, there'll be an interest where there'll be an interest in football, and then it drops off, and then it might come back, and then it just depends, doesn't it? I mean, it's about keeping that interest going for the long term. And
They need
yeah,
that.
obviously you need that marquee name. I get that. I mean, in terms of, in my opinion, I think the biggest player that's probably that has come from the US, let's say commercial terms, has probably been Landon Donovan. I mean, obviously, well aware of him, but obviously, with American players now, they move to European football. That's the thing now, isn't it? And but when and I mean, yes, I mean you. Look at the recent transfer window for the LMS. I mean, the main talking points are what? Wilfried Zaha. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. I mean, I was just in a moment there.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Seattle scored again. LAFC played bad. But yeah, we'll see what happens. This is why this is why I mostly keep an eye on 3 football continents: UEFA, CONCACAF, and CONMEBOL, since I don't have access to the Asian or African football or Oceanian football because the rights licenses.
Yeah. I mean, that's mind you, the World Cup is going to be a bit of the unknown. It's going to be 48 teams, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna take to that because I'm used to the 32 team format. But yeah, I'll have to find out how that works. I mean, I'm not even thought that far ahead yet. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably try and figure it out. Once we've figured out who's qualified for it and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's obvious why they've done it. It's more money for FIFA in it, like with everything else.
And you want to know something?
More games, more advertisements in it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. And by the way, you want to know something? You know what happened in Barcelona? They were about to play, but it got postponed. They postponed the game against Osasuna. You want to know why? Apparently, it's not the sporting director. One of their medical doctors died. which was insane. They can't. They had to postpone that game.
Right, I see.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Uh,
So Barcelona will have a game in hand. They'll be rested against Benfica, who plays on Tuesday. So yeah, that's crazy. Honestly.
Yeah, I haven't seen any updates yet. I'll have to look that up after, obviously, the end of the show. So I'll have a look at that.
Yeah,
So,
Barcelona's match got
um,
postponed to a later date. That's crazy. And now they have, yeah, rest in peace to Barcelona's team doctor. But the problem is, I'm not sure if they'll be motivated or what happens because if this deaths if because if this isn't new in football, like someone like a board member or a doctor medical person dies before kickoff and they have to postpone the game. But there's a problem. You got Champions League games, you got cup games, and you just cannot like you don't want to like miss focus on everything. I thought Barcelona will. Yeah, Barcelona. I don't know. I don't think they will win the treble. I think they're gonna drop off one of the competitions. I think it's most likely going to be Copa del Rey because Atletico Madrid are at home at the Metropolitano. They're at home. They'll play All Black, all their full force, and Barcelona will have to crash out. I think. I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah.
yeah, they'll be fine in the Champions League. I mean, it's Benfica, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think they'll be fine in that.
yeah, because they could. Yeah, you could say Barcelona somehow scumbag the win against Benfica, even though you could say Benfica played bad, offensively, and not good enough. You could say because you can't be losing 10 men because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's like saying if Chelsea
Yeah, I
conceded to
think Benfica's case, they would have had to. You need to get a result at home to have took it to their place, but they haven't done that. So, um, and they'll be all right anyway. I mean, they've got Rafinha landed it for club and country at the moment.
I hope
You
he
know,
shows up for
as long as
Brazil,
you've got him in your team.
and I hope Rafinha does score. I hope he shows up against Colombia and and Argentina. Our biggest rivals, Argentina. He better. Yes, you could show Messi respect, especially he's proud of you what you're doing at Barcelona. But when it's time to play Argentina, we don't play. So we gotta deal with those annoying bums. Argentina, Brazil's biggest rivals. Yup, the rivalry in football in South America is real. We will be there. It's on March 25th. I will be there.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we can get, let's say, a decent result to match the performance with, because they've been few and far between. Because drawing to the likes of Venezuela is not really what any of us have in mind. Oh,
True, yep. And that 1-1 draw, obviously, last week. I mean, no. Last window in November. And then we tied Uruguay 1-1. And yes, Lionel Messi, he is trying to rest for Inter Miami some matches because they got the physical games. Uruguay is in Uruguay, but they host us at their stadium, the Estadio Monumental, River Plate's home stadium. And we gotta somehow. I want us to. I think we'll beat Colombia, and I think we draw Argentina somehow. We either draw 2-2 for Argentina, we beat Colombia 2-1. Richard Rios will be starting since he's playing for Palmeiras, and then he knows the streets very well, the stadiums very well, so he'll be demanding that he will start despite not having the European levels. But he knows the streets very well, so I think he'll start for Colombia. He's gonna try to cook our back line. And Brazil and Colombia, we have a great friendship, but in football, if we have to do it. Get the win. Looking for the goals. James Rodriguez will be ongoing on great form. And Club Leon, I think they play in an hour from now. Right now, Toluca are losing 2-0 to Necaxa, and next in the next hour, there's also another kind of big game, Cruz Azul Monterrey in Mexico City, and I think Sergio Ramos is playing in that match, so it's going to be big. But yeah, we'll be prepared for everything. It's going to be busy on this channel. I'm trying to get monetized. I'm still trying to work for money. Toluca gets one back goal. Yeah, Toluca just got one back last minute before stoppage time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that works, in fairness.
And now Man City
Oh,
has more subscribers than PSG. Yup, on YouTube. They passed them by 30,000. And you got disconnected. Wait, are you still there, Michael? If you're not, then sure if you're there. Oh, you're back.
ah, there we go. I'm back. Yeah,
Yep. All right. So yeah, this will happen. So yeah, and then funny enough, you want to know something?
yeah, go, yeah, go
All
on,
the
geezer. Yeah.
all the German teams they lost at home today. All the big ones: Dortmund, Bayern Leverkusen, and Bayern Munich. They all lost at home by a goal. 1-0 to Augsburg. Dortmund. Bayern Munich lost 3-2 to Buchmann. They bottled it because João Paulina got sent off, even though he's no longer at Fulham. Elise, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was ghosting or I don't know if he was playing or he was resting for the second leg against Leverkusen. Leverkusen. But yeah, Javi Alonso's in the mud, it looks like, for now. Two bad games back to back, losing to Bremen. Dortmund lost 1-0 to Augsburg. Leverkusen lost to
Oh,
Werder Bremen. That's crazy. But
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, bad times. But yeah, I think I'm Bayern Munich 3-0 up against Leverkusen now. I
yep.
think that was 3-0, wasn't it? On was it Wednesday? I think that must have been Wednesday. Uh, well, yeah,
Oh,
and I think Dortmund they've got Lille.
yeah, Dortmund has low. So we'll see what happens. I hope that I find I hope that I just hope that yeah, I just keep doing that, get monetized, and we'll see everyone's teams that I will be covering from the Premier League, especially your team, Michael, Chelsea, La Liga, Liga Portugal, Serie A,
Yeah,
and the Bundesliga. Okay, top five, top six leagues in Europe, including the Dutch league as well, Liga MX, MLS, and the Brasileñao, and even Argentine football, as much as I could, back and forth.
yeah. I don't know how some of that YouTube stuff works. Anyway, all this monetize business. I'm not sure how all that works. Uh, but yeah, I mean they're very particular, the white team, aren't they? So
All right, but yeah, yes, so tomorrow we got a big day. We got Chelsea versus Leicester. I'll join you that, and then tomorrow, as it goes planned, I'm doing Santos versus Corinthians. Well, actually, Corinthians are hosting Santos, and we all know that they did beat them 2-1, and we're doing that watch along. Oh yeah, by the way, Palmeiras Esteval will be playing Sao Paulo in the semifinals on Monday. It's going to be 5:30 p.m. kickoff for me in England in the US. I mean, for you guys, it's 12:30 a.m. So I'm not sure if you'll join that 12:30 Tuesday morning if you want to watch Esteval against Oscar.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Oscar versus Esteban, isn't it?
I'll
Yeah.
try to set it up. Yep. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing Club America versus Chivas second leg, third and last final Clasico of the week of the 3 game period. Yep. Since we're clashing 3 times. So yeah, I just gotta get everything ready. I just need to eat, take a shower, go on a walk, prepare, and hopefully things go well. I pray that I just get everything right.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yep,
it's a hectic schedule that, but yeah, I mean, fair play to you.
yep, doing as much as I could. Even though I do
Yeah,
have to do like some work jobs, like training things on Tuesdays and Thursday. But I'll do the best as I could, especially dropping the another um graph Instagram video next week.
yeah.
And
Let's have a look.
mhm. All right, go ahead. All right, I'm back. Even though you know what. All right, so apparently I might have to leave soon. So I might have to end the stream in like a few minutes, but I guess even though, but yeah, yeah, because I need to do all this, I will have to come back as well later tonight. I still need to talk to Dax, still need to talk to Johnny and all that. I know you might go sleep after this because I know it's midnight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, fair play to you, you know. I mean, it's that it looks like a hectic schedule, isn't it? It's you know, it is difficult to keep track, but yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know, all the more power to you and all that. You know, I mean, fair play.
And I know
Um,
there was also a Sidemen charity match, but but you want to know something? I know I
yeah,
just
yeah,
scored like from open play, I think, or penalty kick actually. But here's the thing: for some people, some of those YouTube channels, they're kind of overrated and cringe apparently. So yeah, so yeah, that happened, and it was a penalty shootout after 9-9. But yeah,
uh,
but but yeah, we will. Yep, we will be there. We will be there tomorrow. We will be there for Chelsea
yes.
and
Mm.
Corinthians Santos. I need to set up the live streams. Hopefully, StreamYard lets me because I know when they have that limit is annoying. If not, I have to set it up on my nerd computer. Yup, going back and forth. Yup, each time, but I'm doing everything as I can. And basically, I'm not even having free time at this point. that's what I do at this point. And this is my free time, and I don't even have time to watch every single video.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna land it. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I do put it in the chat because obviously that's how I did the last one, isn't it? And yeah, I mean that last stream. What was it? The Villa game was it? I mean, what was it? A few weeks ago now. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I just have to remember to screenshot the link, and then I've got to remember to put it in the chat and all that stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean,
Yep. And you know what? I guess you know what? Yeah. So before I end the stream, I guess since I have to go, so what? Are you nervous going against Flamengo, or it depends as time goes on, like in the next few weeks, especially Syria coming up soon, Brazil.
I probably will think more about that nearer to the time. I mean, I've not really thought much about it yet. I mean, we are only in what March.
March, and the Club World Cup is in 100 days.
Yeah, I suppose we'll have a clearer idea by then of where this did we make the top four or not, or is Cole Palmer still here, or is anyone still going to be here? Because heaven knows what will happen because we're probably going to be a revolving door again. So yeah, I mean we're gonna have to wait and see by then.
Yep.
Um,
So we will be there. Yep.
yeah,
I'll-
but yeah, I mean if they are showing the FIFA Club World Cup over here, which I believe TNT Sports have got rights to. So yeah, I mean I will be doing them watch longs if
I'll try to go to
when they
some.
show them.
Hopefully, I could try going the games, but I just need to get monetized, look for an actual job, and just do my business, everything, and
Mm.
keep making contact, and I will keep landing in as always, and
Yeah,
looking forward to collaborate more
so,
people as I could, one by one. It's a lot of work, but it can be done. So, do you have anything else to say before before I end the stream? I guess.
um, well, yeah, I mean basically just hoping for 2 wins tomorrow. The men's team, boys team as I call them now.
Yeah.
And then obviously, the women's team, landing in the FA Cup, which I think it will. I mean, we're playing bottom of the table Palace.
Yep.
Of course, I think they're bottom of the WSL. So, 3-0, 4-0. I'll be happy with that. And then in the men's team, boys team, I think we'll probably shade it 2-1, or something like that. Because yeah, I mean they're going to concede. Because yeah, of course we have to give a goal to the opposition. Because yeah, that's the way this boys team is. So
And I will do one by one. Yep. Yep. And yeah, Flamengo, they're in the final, and they'll likely play Fluminense. I'll figure that out. So big up to everyone that showed up. There wasn't a lot, but yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, we will do everything tomorrow. So I just need to talk to Dax, Johnny Boy. So so you know what? Big up to you. If you want to hop in the Club America Chivas game in 2.5 hours, if you're still awake, let me know. If not, then I'll see you tomorrow or later. Yup. As always, yup. Big
yeah,
up to
will
you.
do.
Clown Lake out, Clear Lake out,
Yes.
Luco out, Todd Bowley out. All these criminals held accountable.
Brown envelopes out.
Those brown envelopes get in the bin. Absolute wrong. And as well, Mr. Drew over here, aka Clown Lake Louis G.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Absolute clown. That little boy. I mean, let's get it right.
And let's not forget Matisse, aka Mr. Drew's little brother. It sounds like, right?
Oh yeah. I know who that is. The librarian. Yeah. I know full about that one. Yeah.
He's a brown envelope too, right? Is he?
Yeah.
He can get in the bin as well. Twisting the words. Never. I'm never going to tolerate this.
Yeah. Get them all in the bin.
Get in the bin. All these crooks out, dusted, and goodbye. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Big ups to everyone.